It's Louis the Reporter back for another interview. My first virtual interview in quite a long time, actually. We've got a special guest. We've got Mikey Henderson, who's got a massive fight soon. Bkfc. It's a massive card. There's loads of stars on the card. Mikey, first of all, how you feeling? A massive light heavyweight clash.
Yeah, great, lad. Feeling good, lad, yeah. Um, as you know, training hard as ever, lad. Been training today, sparring in a minute. Just staying busy, lad, yeah. Another day at the office, lad, innit?
Of course, for those who don't know, you're a 1-0 BKFC fighter.
Yeah,
Your win was actually, I think, 8th of February in Newcastle.
yeah, something, yeah, could have been, yeah, the 8th, I think it was, lad, yeah, in Newcastle, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's been about 3, 4 months since then. How's training been? Obviously, that was your first BKFC fight. You're coming on to your second.
Yeah, do you know what? I haven't stopped since, sort of wanted to stay ready for the phone call if anything comes, you know what I mean? Any short notice fights or anything came up for me. I wanted to stay ready for it, lad, yeah.
Of course, can you talk me through as well your kind of nickname in fighting out animal? I mean, it speaks for itself, but you're an animal in the ring. But yeah, talk me through that and when it kind of came
Do you
about.
know, that come about when I started here at hanger boxing. Um, Basically, lad, the way I train more than anything, I'm up at like 4:30 in the morning. I'm here at 6 o'clock training. I go to work all day as a ground worker, digging all day, whatever. And then I'm back in at 6 o'clock in the night training again. So every time I walked in the gym, Leah just shouted, "El Animal, here he is." And it's kind of stuck since then, as you know. Most fighters' nicknames they get given to you, don't they? You don't sort of make your own nickname, lad.
Yeah,
You sort of get given your nickname, lad. Yeah.
of course. Obviously, the main event, Matty Floyd. You're actually sparring with him as well, I believe. How's that been?
Good, Matty. Yeah, he's rough and ready. I think everyone looks at James the Gale and thinks, he's this, he's that. He's a lot of time out the ring, where as Matty's a fighter, and it's the bare knuckle fighting championship. It's not to say that the boxers are always going to do well in this sport. You know what I mean? Matty can fight, lad.
Yeah.
Um, I do think he'll upset a few people in this on the Saturday. Yeah, I think he will upset a few people. Matty, definitely, definitely.
Course. The thing is as well, though, obviously he's come from fighting on the streets. It's a big difference between James fighting in boxing than Matty fighting on the streets.
Yeah, a million percent, lad. I think all the jail and that with Matty as well. He's done a big bag of jail, hasn't he? And
Yeah,
he's been about and he's had a bit of a shit time when he was younger and that, which has spurred him on, lad, to become who he is today. And you got to give the kid credit, lad. A lot of kids would have rolled over, turned to the fucking drugs, the booze, whatever, lad. He's just fucking found his way in fighting, lad. So I think for that alone, the kid deserves a bit of respect. You know what I mean?
of course. Yeah, obviously yourself, Benjamin Lowe. What do you know about him? Obviously, he's only had one fight like yourself. He has lost that fight, but anything you really know from him in his training?
Yeah, he's a fucking whinge bag, lad. He's a proper whinge bag. I don't know what the fuck's up with him, lad. We're here, we're fighting, let's make it exciting for the fans and all that. He's just fucking a bad windbag, lads. For me, I think he's got a good fighting background. I think his record in the BKFC doesn't speak for how good he was as an amateur, but that means nothing to me, lad. He's getting ironed out, lad. And, he tries to talk like I've had this hard life, I've had this, I've had that. It's like, come on, lad, fuck off. Do you think we're just brand new, lad? Fucking just come out of the kinder egg, mate. Having a laugh, aren't you, lad? He fucking seems to think he's the only one who's had a rough time, lad, and he's in for a rough time, lad, on the 27th, let me tell you, lad.
Yeah, of course. Obviously, you mentioned that his record, even though it says 0-1, he still had a lot of amateurs. So, have you been doing like research on him? Have you been proper taking a look or only minimal?
I haven't personally, no. I couldn't really give two fucks about him, to be honest with you, lad. He's there, he's in front of me. I'm fighting what's in front of me at the end of the day. Um, I fancy myself against any man on this world, lad. He thinks he's had a bit of shit in his life, lad. He hasn't got the first fucking clue, lad, honestly. Um, I seriously think I go out there and I take his head off, mate. You can box amateur as a kid all you want, lad. Say this, say that. He's talking about he's had a shit upbringing and all that, lad. It means nothing, lad. You think we haven't bumped into people like this before, lad. He just likes, he's trying to scare me by talking about, I've had this, I've had that. He's not going to scare me, lad, honestly. I couldn't give two fucks about what he's done, where he's been. He's just getting ironed out, lad. End of.
Yours, okay, obviously it'll be a packed out AO arena.
Yeah,
Probably sell out by the time the fight comes about. And I
yeah.
think this card's kind of targeting a lot of audiences as well. You've got Jack Fincham. His fight is more the reality TV viewers. We've got the main fight, James DeGale, that's the boxing. Matty Floyd, the Australian crowd, everything like that. So all the new crowd who's gonna see you, what can they expect, and why should they watch your fight?
Because, lad, I'm talking, but I'll back it up. I think if you watch me first fight, the little clips that Bkfc put up was a bit shitty. They didn't put my best work up on the internet, on the Instagram and that. I think if you watched it back proper, lad, you'll see, lads. You'll see what I'm about and you'll see why I'm on this card. At the end of the day, we're not on this card to make the numbers up, lad. Everyone who's on this card's got something about them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of
Um, and you'll see, lads, you'll see why. Trust, you'll see why, mate.
course. Lastly, a message to Benjamin ahead of the massive scrap 27th of September.
Stop whinging, lad, and fucking watch your chin, lad. You're getting fucking ironed out. And stop telling me what to fucking do, lad. Hey, that's the main thing. Don't think you can tell me to shut up and to do this and to do that, and you've had a hard life and this and that, and I'm gonna go, oh, sorry, Ben, shit. Fuck off, lad. You're getting ironed out, lad. I'm gonna fight anyway. I might as well fucking terrorise you as well while I'm here. Do you know what I mean?
I love it. Lastly, is there a presser for the card, or is it not announced yet?
I don't know. Don't know. No one said nothing to me about a press conference. I'd fucking love it. I'd reap that right up if there was a press
I was
conference,
gonna
mate.
say they
'Cause
need extra
I'm
security.
already under this kid's skin, lad. I'm right under his skin, lad. He's putting videos up, nearly crying on the internet, um, tagging all the fucking Bkfc, everyone in. You know, I'm already in his head, lad. The press conference, lad. That's in my favour, lad. Big time, lad. He'd probably start crying.
Yeah, I love it. Thank you for that.